what's fading all about? Very straightforward. It helps you determine how to go from track to track. It shows that if you want a track to finish, nicely transition to the next track, this is where fading could occur. I use it for other reasons too. Of course, I'm talking about this function right here, this little knob right here going back and forth. Keep in mind, if I move it to the left, only this track is playing, track 1 that is. If I move it all the way to the right, track 2 is just playing. Right in the middle, both are playing, but gradually moving to the right for track 2. Track 1 is still playing, but it's not as loud as to track 2. So I'm going to start adding some songs in here. Okay, so both tracks are in there. Both have different BPMs. That's fine, as I said earlier. So what's going to happen is that when I press play, track 1 is just playing, but track 2 is also playing, but on the actual external source that you're listening to, of course, will be playing just track 1. When I gradually go over, you're going to hear track 2 also. So why don't I actually turn up the volume a little and you'll hear that. Okay, moving the knob now. So you probably heard both tracks. And here's where it's essential to understand when to fade in. I like to actually use fading for the end process of the transitioning. So I'm hoping I could pick up the pace here. Let's go to the end of this track. I like to still play this track at the meantimes because sometimes typically vocal trance songs start off slow. I don't want it always to start off slow, so I'll let that keep playing while I'm playing this track on this side. So, of course, you have to press play to let it play. And you see the seconds right here, how many seconds left? I know I should be fading to the next track. Slowly going over. It's overriding it to actually have that sweet transition to occur. Very nice indeed. So this is why it's essential to understand how to use the fading. So once again, if I leave it where it is right now, only this track could be playing. And if you have this track playing, let's shove another track in there. Try this one. Okay. So if I play that one, it's playing as we speak, and maybe you want a certain part of the track and so forth. And this will help to determine when you transition it over to what you want it to end. So let's just move this all over to the end. Let's say another 19 seconds. And move this a little louder. I'm moving it now. The other track should be playing as it is, just you can't hear it. And there it is. And I can move it all over to this side. Slowly, that track is gone, track 2. Hopefully that helped. Fading is beautiful to use if you know how to use it properly. So use it for your own fun.